Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I never thought I'd be making this video, but the Village people have turned on the gays. They have decided to abandon their gay fans, their following, their whole careers, and support Trump. I didn't see this coming. Now, obviously, these guys are not the same Village people that we grew up with. They keep replacing the Village people. They're like a brand. And I hear there's actually two bands. There's not even one band anymore. There's like two of them. I haven't checked if that's true or not. But I know the current band that I was seeing posting on social media, they're not the people who were there like 20 years ago. So the people I saw open for Share are not the same people that are here now, as far as I can tell. So there's some solace in that it's actually not the Village people I grew up with that's abandoning me. It's not the Village people from Can't Stop the Music. It's not those guys. It's the new ones. And it seems like the new ones don't appreciate what they were given by coming into this established little group, this little IP or whatever, this brand. And they don't like it, they're not happy with it, so they thought, well, how do we do better? Well, instead of, pandering to the gays, instead of just being relegated as a gay act, let's just abandon the gays and go for MAGA and go for the general public, the conservatives, and maybe we'll, stop performing to 10% of the population, maybe we'll get 30%. So it's all about money, and probably part of it is just something we're seeing, I think, starting to happen, is people are realising Trump's coming into power soon, and he is going to destroy anyone that speaks out against him. So we need to look like we're for him. You saw the Morning Joe people go and kiss his ring. We've seen other people do the same thing, basically bowing for him before he even comes in the room to hopefully be the ones who survive. And I think the Village people are doing this. You know what? They probably actually thought, shit, we are a gay band. They are going to destroy us. The only way we're going to survive is if we turn on the gays and say, hey, we're not really gay. We're here for you. The Village people, they're the Village people because they came from the village. They're all fetish people from the village, cowboys, Indians, the stuff gays like to dress up as. That's what the Village people was. That's why they're called the Village people. People tend to forget that. And people from outside of the village didn't get that. That's why the mainstream didn't get, for the longest time, that they were gay. The Navy didn't know that Anthem was gay. Because it's, oh my God. Okay, so yeah, this is happening. And it's like, wow. Now, Carrie Underwood did the same thing. She said she's performing at Trump. It wasn't a bigger shock because as far as I know, she's a country person. She's probably right-wing anyway. I don't know. I don't care about her. But anyone who does it's going to get initial backlash. But the problem is we're going to see people do it a lot because Trump is going to come into power and he's going to start to destroy the careers like what they did with Kathy Griffin. They're just going to put everyone through the Trump wood chipper. If you've seen her act, you know what they did to her. They're going to do the same thing with everyone else that is against him. And I think what's happening in the divided states of America is you can't be neutral anymore. You have to pick a side. And if you do, you'll automatically lose half the population, but you get the other half, so you have to pick a side. And right now, I think people are more comfortable going to the Trump side because the Trump side is in power and they're less likely to, be destroyed. If you want to be on the right side of history and be with the other side, the other population that is for, supporting LGBT minorities, advancing science and education, if you want to be on that side of things, you may lose your career, you may lose your life. And that's not a joke. I mean, I'm not even going to go into the real dangers that trans people and gay people go through and have been going through, even when things were good, let alone how things have gotten worse for them in the last 5-7 years and how bad they're going to get in the next 4 years. It's not a joke. It's not funny. It's scary as hell. And we're starting to see our rights and our identities being attacked. We're seeing places like Meta allowing people to call us mentally ill now, which is going to lay the groundwork for actually putting back in legislation that treats us as mentally ill and takes away our rights and imprisons us and kills us, which is what happened for decades. And it's terrifying. Is it Ohio, whatever's already trying to take away gay marriage? Because we got to this place where we were slowly showing people we're not a threat. They gave us more rights, nothing bad happened. They gave us more rights, nothing bad happened. We finally got to marry, the sky didn't fall, and people were like, oh, maybe the gays aren't the enemy. And then they turned around and the right-wing people, I said to them, you know what, no, it's not the general gays, it's the trans people. They're the ones who are coming for your kids now. And then that sort of spread to, they're all groomers, and now we're all under threat. And it's terrifying, and this is just a small example of this affecting people and what it means and how, you know, it's going to play out. But the village people are dead to me. And what I hope is that the MAGAs don't embrace them, because they're an all or nothing group, and they'll turn on you in a second. And what you're going to see is a lot of people who do try to pander to them will alienate their audience but not be embraced by the maggots. So we'll see. I think, you know, if you live by the gays, you die by the gays. Or queer anyway.